when you first, yeah, I've got something set up so that when somebody says something in chat for the first time, it just puts their name sort of about here on the screen. I think that's the first time I've ever done that without getting the side wrong first. Which side is it?
Still a little bit of your song in my ear. There's still a little bit of your words I long to hear. Step a little. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street, the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before. decide that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you and your soul embarks, then I will follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see. The pasture dies, I'll see you next year. 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 The season's changing, there's no other way to go but just to face it. Torn between our broken hearts, I just had to go, 'cause I found my way to dream. It was the kindest way to leave. Your circuit's dead, there's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating round my tin can? Far above the moon. Love will always be if we let it go. And I will try to be there for you if I can. What if I can't?
I've written a really clever little script for any of you streamers watching. I don't know if you ever upload set lists of, you know, to your VODs and things on YouTube or whatever, but I got fed up of copying and pasting stuff out of stream. Hello. Thank you, Short. Hey, was there a problem with the audio then? Did the speakers... sorry, I'm reading your comment. The old speakers off routine. Was it just you, or was there an issue, do you think? Someone, Short says, has anyone got volume yet? And Eddie says yes. Okay. Because I was messing around with the monitoring settings of the clips that we're playing. Hey, Dad's in. How you doing, Dad? Hey, great to see everyone. Hope you've had a good Monday. I've been off work today, so I've been busy in the garden. Short, you've requested the first song. Thanks so much for that. We've got a little bit of Ryan Adams to start us off. Who's in so far? We've got Short, we've got Lucy, we've got Eddie, and we've got Dad, I think. Great to have you all here. Thanks for joining. I was in the garden today, as I mentioned, and I was removing large parts of an old hawthorn bush that we just needed to clear. And I spiked myself in the process, and one of the spikes went right into one of my fingertips, my guitar playing, my chord playing fingertips. And it's really painful when I play chords. I'm guessing some chords are going to be more... a G is going to be painful. I have to request songs with no G's in tonight, please, folks. Hey, John's in. How you doing, John?
Put my head into my hands like nobody understands. No one did, and somehow I met you. Watching TV after dark, walking Charlie in the park, laughing at me in some restaurant. I don't know how somebody loves me. I don't know why you even do. I don't know how I'll ever survive without you. 'Cause all I ever do is cause you trouble. I got all these things to work through. It's a mean old world and life is tough, and every day it's all too much. Then I see your face come shining through, holding hands in long black robes, movies, popcorn, nose to nose. Everything makes sense when I'm with her, 'cause I love my Doylestown girl. Love my Doylestown girl. Love my Doylestown girl. Love my Doylestown girl.
was a little bit of Ryan Adams. Thank you, Short, for the request. Hey, next up is one of my originals. Luthi has requested Drifter. Thank you, Luthi. There is a Doylestown in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I think that was written for, you know, someone Ryan knew at the time. So I think it was based on a real person in a real place. Oh, Eddie, I saw your comment about the, you checked out the Bertha band, yeah? It was a bit of a surprise, wasn't it? I bet the first time you were like, oh! But what did you think? I mean, you know, as music, regardless of the kind of novelty factor to do with their act, the obvious novelty factor, you know, what did you think of them in terms of just the musicianship? And I thought they were incredible. They really captured some of the some of that dead energy, you know. This is one of Luthi's favourites.
I've been a drifter, just go with the flow. Never thought too much about where I want to go, but I slowly got older. Where did it all go? And I find myself proud of my family, the people I know. And sometimes I wonder what life could have been if I'd steered my ship towards a vision of perfection unseen. I've always trusted the pull of the tide, and it guided me home like a beacon to you, shining bright. And I never knew what to aim for, and I never knew where to go, but I'm fighting my way back to you. Yeah, I'm fighting my way back to you. Ooh. Like there's no tomorrow, one day at a time. No need to be fearful of what might become and why. Little blissful myopia, don't look too hard. Take each day as it comes and don't look too far down the line. Sometimes I wonder what life could be like if I'd been one of those folks driven with an end in mind. The one thing I've noticed as life passes by, it's the giving, not the taking, that makes it all feel worthwhile. It's in the things that I choose to do to make you smile. And it's heaven right here on earth with you by my side.
Hey, thanks Luthi for the request there, and thank you for the magic image that appeared behind me. It was a great one. And incidentally, in case you didn't realize, all of the magic generated images are all automatically uploaded to the Discord straight after the stream. Hey, Heaven Inside, how you doing? Lovely to see you. So yeah, you can generate your own magic images. You just need to do !magic and then a prompt of your choice. But you do need to be a subscriber for that to work. I've just realised my lights aren't on. Hey, welcome in, Tina. How you doing, Tina? Meister, how you doing? Meister Termy's in, folks. Meister Termy is another streamer, folks. And let me just do... is that going to work? I don't think it is. Let's see if we can do a random clip for Meister.
Mimic, he clipped it. Okay, oops. I have another one here. It's less colorful, but I like it a lot. I ripped it up.
Wonderful stuff. Meister says this has to appear. Hey Eddie, you've requested the next song. It's one that the Grateful Dead used to do, isn't it? But written by Bonnie Dobson, according to my notes here. Morning Dew. I'm going to find a drum beat, I think, to go along with this one. Oh, okay. I've lost power from one of my things. That's strange. Oh, no, I haven't lost power. There it is. I am here, folks, in case you just tuned in and thought it was a blank screen. There's something weird going on with my looper, as usual. Yeah, that might work.
Walk me out in the morning dew, my honey. Walk me out in the morning dew today. I can't walk you out in the morning dew, my honey. Can't walk you out in the morning dew today. Thought I heard a baby cry this morning. Thought I heard a baby cry today. You didn't hear no baby cry this morning. You didn't hear no baby cry today. Where have all the people gone, my honey? Where have all the people gone today? There's no need for you to be worrying about all those people. You never see those people anyway. Thought I heard a young man moan this morning. Thought I heard a young man moan today. Thought I heard a young man moan this morning. Can't walk you out in the morning, do today. Walk me out in the morning, do, my honey. Walk me out in the morning, do today. Walk you out in the morning, do, my honey. I guess it doesn't matter anyway.
Morning Dew, Freddie. That's the first time I've ever tried that with like a beat in the background, and it gave it a bit more momentum, I think. I'm not sure. What did you think, Eddie? Hope you enjoyed that today. Hey, Johnson's with us as well. How you doing, Johnson? Thank you for the claps, folks. Hey, Dad's requested Constant Companion. Oh, thanks, Eddie. Thanks so much. Johnson says, earplug in one ear. Is that to do with your... Has your hearing returned further, Johnson? I hope so. Cool, right. Well, that painful finger that I said I had I got stabbed in the fingertip by a hawthorn bush today as I was doing some gardening. And when I first picked up the guitar for the stream, I played a G chord and it hurt like hell. But I think just playing has kind of smoothed it out. Hey, let me show you the queue, folks. We've got only 2 songs in the queue right now. Dad has requested Constant Companion, one of my own tunes, and then Lucy has requested a song called Julie, which I wrote the music to, but a friend of mine wrote the lyrics to. So it is a kind of an original, half original. All right. I'm just doing a little test thing, just to see if it works. No idea if it works. Yeah, maybe. No, maybe not. Okay, Constant Companion up next. Thanks Heaven Inside on Short for putting a couple more requests in the queue. Just getting tuned up here. Constant companion, a shadow on my
break at the bar. Just another night ends. My money-filled glasses for strangers I thought were my friends. And you picked me up out of a hole. You rattled my cage and you steadied my soul. You're a constant companion, a shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, you pull me back for more. Back in the day, we were living so free. Nothing else mattered in my life except the bottle and me. But now I don't know which way to go, and it's hard to aim high when I'm this damn low. You're a constant companion, a shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, you pull me back for more. Though I try to walk away, you always kept the light on. When I hit my darker days, I know you'll be my shoulder to cry on. dare to be a dreamer? Could I be someone new? I'm weary of the ghosts in the mirror, the way I think about you. I will fall down like clouds in the rain, 'cause I just don't know how to change. 'Cause you're a constant companion, a shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, pull me back for more. You're a constant companion, a shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, you pull me back for more. You're a constant companion, a shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, you pull me back for more. You're a constant companion, shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, pull me back for more. You're a constant companion, shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, pull me back for more. You're a constant companion, shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, you pull me back for more. You're a constant companion, a shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, you pull me back for more. You're a constant.
That was one of my tunes, Constant Companion, and that was just for Dad. Thank you for the request, Dad. Hey, did we have some gift subs going on there? Luthi, thank you so much for the gift sub for 𝙒𝙧𝙤𝙤. And Eddie, thank you for the gift sub for Heaven Inside. That's really, really kind of you folks. Thank you. Let me just double check I haven't missed anything else. I think we're good. I think we're good on the activity. A very proud dad says, anthemic by now. Thanks, folks. I was thinking when I started my stream tonight, oh, at least it'll be cooler tonight. And it is cooler. But I'm starting to feel really hot. Hey, Mario's joined us. How you doing, Mario? All right. Let me show you the queue, folks. We've got Julie coming up next. Luthie's request. Heaven Inside's requested Firebird, one of my own songs. Shorts requested Dance All Night. Ryan Adams, classic. Love that one. Remind me to get the harmonica out for that one. Marion's requested Everything Is Free, Gillian Welch. Oh, I love that song. Love it. And I love what it represents as well. You know, like Spotify killed the music industry, basically. And then Dad has requested Why Did They Leave, Ryan Adams. Wonderful. Cool. This is a song that a friend of mine, who I used to work with, like 30 years ago almost, he wrote the lyrics to this, and I put it to music, and then it just stayed in a drawer for like 25 years. Hey, 𝙒𝙤𝙤𝙥𝙨, how you doing, man? Really nice to see you. Guys, please follow abnercole if you don't already. I hope you all do, because he's amazing. Let's see if we can get a clip of Abner. He's absolutely wonderful. He's one of my favourite songwriters on Twitch. Well, I think he's one of my favourite songwriters on the planet, basically.
We all love bacon. Here, go ahead. This is for you, because I love you. You can have the last piece. Forbidden bacon. All right. Well, think about it. It's here. Just reach in and grab it whenever you want to.
I haven't seen that one before. That's great. abnercole is a fine songwriter, folks, and a consumer of really good snacks, as you can see, and perfectly willing to share. Great to see you, man. How are you doing? All right, Luthie's requested this one. As I mentioned, a friend of mine that I used to work with like 30 years ago wrote the lyrics to this. He said the idea of the song came to him and it just kind of consumed him one weekend. It's quite a dark, lyrically, it's a dark song and has themes of child abuse and so on. Just as I always say that as a bit of a trigger warning. It's called Julie, it goes like this.
In the June of '63, while stealing kisses under trees, a shadow floated over me. Wouldn't leave forever. Julie was a preacher's girl, diamond eyes and flowing curls. She lay upon a bed of pearls, too beautiful for speaking. Her father was a holy man, at least he was when he began. Now he feels the devil's hand whenever he is sleeping. Julie lies beneath her bed with growing sense of fear and dread. She wonders of the night ahead, and of her father's drinking. So it went on through the years, the sleepless nights, pain and tears, till I stopped those lustful ears with gunshot smoke one evening. Mercy killed an evil life. Now he's sleeping with his wife, where he no longer causes strife. To a violated daughter. Here while lying in my cell, the story of her life I tell, that brought me to this living hell. Decent men in cages, there is but one thing that I miss. I'll tell you of this solemn wish, to stroke her face and gently kiss, and fade away forever. Fade away forever.
That was a song called Julie. Thanks, Luthi, for requesting that one. Hey, thanks, 𝙒𝙛𝙦. Sounds so good. Thank you. Next up, Heavens requested Firebird, one of my originals. So, let's see if we can remember how it goes.
Firebird, did you fly too high? Reaching for the stars, did you go too far this time? Firebird, you're dreaming along, dreaming of the day you're gonna get away and come back home. Where did you go? I've been looking all over for you. Where did you go? 'Cause I can't find you. And sing for me, my Firebird, a song that I've never heard, that I never heard you sing. Firebird, I can't make you stay. Darkness falls so the stars can show us the way. Firebird, you rise up again, stronger than before, better than you were way back when. You never know what's coming around the bend. You never know when you might need a friend. And sing for me, my Firebird, a song that I've never heard, that I never heard you sing. gotta let a little bit of sunlight in. Cutting through the fog, say you're cutting up my skin. You're gonna take a little piece of my soul. Honey, for you, I would give it you all. My Firebird, you're my Firebird. Sing for me, my Firebird, a song that I've never heard, that I never heard you sing.
Hey, that was Firebird for Heaven Inside. Hey, Mavo Music over on Kick. How are you doing? Thank you for your lovely comment there. Thank you. Yeah, that was one of my own songs, Firebird. Oh, slurpy, slurpy. Hey, thanks, Eddie, for the claps. Thank you, Heaven Inside. Thank you. Okay, now then, this is a Ryan Adams song, of which there are many on my stream. Big Ryan fan. No, G chord still hurt where I got stabbed in the fingertip by a hawthorn bush this afternoon. Of all the places to get stabbed by a hawthorn bush. And like, you know, my fingertips are really thick. They're sort of like armor plated compared to kind of most mortals' fingertips. You know, being a guitar player and everything. Especially an acoustic player, you know. Hey, Dory's with us. How you doing, Dory? Good morning to Dory. Yeah, I have got big calluses on my fingertips, but that was no match for the hawthorn spike that went straight in, and then loads of, well, not loads, but a little stream of blood came out, so, you know, indicating that it had penetrated all the way, and I thought that was it. You know, I carried on working in the garden, thought nothing of it for the rest of the day, except when I picked up the guitar and played a G chord. And oh my goodness, did it hurt. Oh, it's quite funny. Alright, I might take a little while to get into the groove with this one, because I don't do it that often. But it's a lovely little tune called Dance All Night.
She ain't lonely now. See her shuffle across the floor. Yeah, she's happier now. See her smile and say, come on, dance all night, dance all night, dance all night. Yeah, I think she'll be alright. I ain't lonely now. Yeah, I got someone I love, someone I think about, someone for me to take care of. Dance all night, dance all night, dance all night. Yeah, I think I feel alright. She ain't lonely now. See her shuffle across the floor. Yeah, she's happier now. See her smile and say, come on, dance all night, dance all night, dance all night. Yeah, I think she'll be alright.
Oh, I like that tune. It's a nice tune. Hey, we're spinning round the planet. If you happen to be watching this stream on a phone, vertical format on YouTube, you won't understand what I just said about spinning around the planet. We've got all these green screen background changes on the portrait version on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you really want to join in the fun, I recommend you come over to Twitch, where you can do all the channel points and stuff and change the backgrounds. You know, you guys get to have a say in what appears behind me. We've even got a AI image generator where you guys can generate the prompts and it appears behind me. But if you're only on vertical on YouTube, you ain't going to see any of that stuff. Sorry folks, I'm just faffing for a moment. It shall be a rather minimal faff. There we go. Yeah, I love this song that's coming up next. Gillian Welch, Everything is Free. Okay, right. I have concluded that the thing I was looking at doesn't work, but that's cool. Wow. Who's requested this one? Marion. Thank you, Marion. Ditch the tube and switch to Twitch, says Eddie. Okay. Here we go, Gillian Welch.
Everything is free now, that's what they say. Everything I ever done, gonna give it away. Someone hit the big score, they figured it out. We're gonna do it anyway, even if it doesn't pay. I can get a tip jar, gas up the car, try to make a little change down at the bar. Or I can get a straight job, I've done it before. Never minded working hard, it's who I'm working for. Everything is free now, that's what they say. And everything I ever done, gonna give it away. Someone hit the big score, they figured it out. We're gonna do it anyway, even if it doesn't pay. Every day I wake up, humming a song. But I don't need to run around, I just stay home, sing a little love song, my love of myself. There's something that you wanna hear, you can sing it yourself, 'cause everything is free now, that's what I say. No one's gotta listen to the words in my head. Someone hit the big score, figured it out, but I'm gonna do it anyway, even if it doesn't pay. Everything is free now, that's what they say. And everything I ever done, gonna give it away. And everything is free now, and everything is free now, everything is free now, everything is free now. Everything is free now, 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 everything is free now. Everything is free now, 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 everything is free now.
That was Everything is Free, Gillian Welch. Thanks to Marion for the request on that one. Really nice song, I like that song. Hey, thank you, folks. Hey, 𝙒𝙧𝙤𝙤, thank you. Fast Eddie, thank you. Marion, thank you. Thanks, Lucy. Sometimes, occasionally in the stream, someone will type !Spotify, expecting to see a Spotify link or something. And instead, I think if you do that, you get some sort of message about why I hate Spotify. and I haven't got anything on Spotify. But, you know, since I've been on Twitch and loads of people have asked, every now and again someone says, oh, you know, where can I get your stuff? Or are you on Bandcamp or whatever? And I'm always like, oh, I haven't really got anything out there properly other than my YouTube channel, really. And that's not, you know, proper studio recordings or anything, just home stuff. But, during the lockdown, obviously all the open mic nights and things weren't happening, were they? The whole world was kind of, you know, at a standstill, weren't we, really? But the folks who run our local club kept it all going online. They did a fantastic job. The same night, we used to meet on a Thursday night, well, they still do, but when the lockdown was on, they kept this online show going on a Thursday night, and everybody would send their contributions in over the interwebs, And then Chris and Jane, this wonderful couple who run the club, would host this evening, and it would be 3 or 4 hours. It was quite a session, and so they would host it, the two of them, to camera, introducing all the songs and playing them one after another. And so for that time, I recorded a number of my originals, about 7 originals, and a number of covers as well. And I sent the recordings to my sister, who added her vocal to it as well. So they were quite nice recordings. They're on YouTube, but I've decided to remix and remaster them, and to finally release them into the world, on those proper so-called platforms that people talk about, like the one I just sang about hating. But I'm going to do a short run of CDs of them as well, and I'll put it on Bandcamp and so on. Because they're really nice. Looking back on them now, it's 5 years ago, but I've remixed them and remastered them, and they're really nice little recordings. And it kind of represents a time, a point in time. So I just thought it would be nice to put those out there. And also, to be honest, in doing that, I was hoping that it would provide me with the inspiration, the motivation to want to record all the songs I've written since then, which is like a whole album's worth of stuff. The process of putting these old lockdown EP recordings out will hopefully inspire me to think about recording my newer stuff as well, That's the plan, folks. So I'll let you know when it's all ready. Dory says, that would be so good. I hope you do it. I am going to do it, Dory. I've decided. I've definitely decided. And the only bit I'm stuck on right now is the artwork. I haven't got artwork. And I certainly don't want to use... we have fun with this AI image generator thing behind me. I think that's fine for the stream. But for something I want to put out like this, that would feel a little too inauthentic, if you like. I want to have something real that I've created, even if it's just photography, that's fine. I haven't changed guitar yet tonight, have I? But when I do, you'll see my new t-shirt. Actually, I've just made it really complicated for myself. Take this off and take that off. There we go. Vintage, 1971. Look at that. And it says in the middle there, limited edition. How about that? Just in case you thought I was maybe advertising Vintage Muso stream or something. Dory, you can tell Larry I am really. Take a screenshot or something and send it to Larry. Hey, look, Alan's promoting your stream. Oh, Eddie says, you put it out and people will like it. You have great songs, you'll see. Thank you, Eddie. That's really encouraging. Thanks so much. Right. Why do they leave? Ryan Adams. Dad's request coming up.
Why do they leave? Oh, why do they leave on the day that you needed them? the most. Simple cards and things, rose-colored sunsets, no flowers for me. Simple cards and things, rose-colored sunsets, no flowers for me. Lover, why do you leave? Lover, why do you leave? On the day that I want you for me. Say it ain't so, that he'll take you tomorrow, and I will sit here today. The worst, simple cards and things, rose-colored sunsets, no flowers for me. Simple cards and things, rose-colored sunsets, it's curtains for me. Lover, why do you leave? Lover, why do you leave? On the day that I want you to be.
Why do they leave? Ryan Adams for Dad. Hope you enjoyed that, Dad. Nice song, I like that one. Oh, I'm just reading the chat there between Lucy and Dory. Have you had some Nana cuddles today, Dory? That's lovely. Oh, thank you, Dad. Love the harmonica. Yeah, I did a stream on, when was it? Was it Saturday morning? Yeah, Saturday morning I streamed last. And I was just looking at my Discord there. We had a mega raid on Saturday. 361 people came in on a raid. So that was a bit scary. Mario, you've requested a fantastic song up next. I love this one. Iron and Wine. Yeah, we picked up a few follows, yeah. I suppose it depends very much, doesn't it, on, you know, how much of a match you are with the streamer you've come from. Because I think in any given raid, a certain chunk of people will just leave straight away because they've got other things to do or whatever. And then a certain chunk might think, oh, you know, I was watching a lovely pianist, whatever, because I'm really into piano music, and this guy's only doing guitar, so I'm not interested in that. You know, some people will be like that. So there's a drop-off, isn't there? I think we picked up about 10 or 15 follows, which isn't mega from 361, but I'll take them. Right, I've got to try and remember how this song goes. I've remembered. Remembered. Oh, brains, funny things.
She says, wake up, it's no use pretending. I'll keep stealing, breathing her. Birds are leaving over autumn's ending. One of us will die inside these arms. Eyes wide open, naked as we came. One will spread our ashes round the yard. And she says, if I leave before you, darling, don't you waste me in the ground. And I lay smiling like our sleeping children. One of us will die inside these arms. Eyes wide open, naked as we came. One will spread our ashes round the yard.
Naked as we came for Mario. Mario, I just read your comment. Yes, that could have been potentially off-putting, perhaps. I applaud your ability to restrain yourself, sir. But just in case, so you know, within my AI generation thing, there is like a safeguard there. After it generates an image, it submits that image to some online place up in the cloud. Who knows how it works? And then it checks and somehow assesses every single image for suitability for, not suitable for work type filter, So you could try it anyway, and nothing naughty should get through. But yeah, the title of the song does make you worry about the possibility, doesn't it? I was afraid of getting yelled at by Dory. Yeah. The teacher voice would have come out, Mario. Hey Dory, you've requested the next song, thank you. And this is going to be on that CD I was talking about. This was one of the songs that we recorded during the lockdown. And I think, if I remember rightly, I think it's going to be track 2. Oh, we've got a nice image there in the background. Thank you, Marion, for making that one. That's a cool one. He would have had a firm whispering to. Ooh, that sounds, yeah, that sounds more serious than a stern teacher voice shouting at. I just shared the Discord link in the thing because all these AI images that get generated behind me, they all get uploaded to the Discord straight after the stream. Hey, thank you for the follow. Great Windmill. Have I got your name right? Yeah, I think so. Thank you for the follow. How are we doing for time? I've probably got time for maybe one more after this next one. Hey, Debbie's in. How you doing, Debbie? Debbie has a wonderful stream, folks, where she goes out on a lake kayaking, and it's such a chilled out stream. It's lovely, really nice, very different to anything else you're going to see on Twitch. And she has some lovely music playing in the background, and you can hear the birds in the trees, and it's just lovely, and the lapping of the water and so on. Such a lovely, relaxing stream. Highly recommend you to follow Debbie CSN. All right, this song was written when my eldest son was preparing to leave home for the first time. Well, preparing to leave home. He's only left home once. So, with thoughts of him becoming an independent adult and all that, and making his life with his partner, that's where this song came from. Hey, that's a cool one. I'm going to duck down so you can see that image properly, Mario. Very cool. I can't see what the prompt was for that at the moment. If I do that, I will be able to. A dove flying over the clouds. Cool. Okay.
Fading daylight, waiting for the night to fall away to blue. Listen up, baby, 'cause I gotta say these days belong to you. Lay those cards down on the table. Show me what you got. Shadows burned across the fields so many times I feel lost. Settle down easy, gonna grieve me when you finally say goodbye. I don't wanna break off, it's time to take off now. You've grown your wings to fly. Lay those cards down on the table. What will be, will be. The river finds its own way down the mountainside to the sea. Nothing's gonna be the same when you're gone away. Wherever you may roam, may you never be alone. We will always be your home. Making your way, looking forward to the day, though it will be bittersweet. Gonna feel prouder and shout it loud to see you standing on your own 2 feet. Lay those cards down on the table. If life is just a game, play it wisely, 'cause your time will surely come all the same.
Lay those cards down. Thank you, Dory, for the request. I know you like that one. Thank you. 𝙇𝙤𝙤𝙤 2024. Hey, nice tune. Thank you so much. That was one of my own songs. Thank you. I just remembered. Sometime during the last week, off stream, I was playing around with a slightly different way of doing that song. You know how on my open C guitar I've got a couple of songs where I use 2 capos because it's like a partial capo, yeah? I thought, well, if I knock this one up from capo 1 to capo 2, but only capo the first 5 strings and leave the top E open, it might sound interesting. Debbie says, Dad Dude is my hubby. Yeah, I knew that. I did know that. Because he quite often waits for you on the bank, doesn't he, with his coffee and so on. And so I've seen you in Debbie's stream, Dad Dude. Yeah, I just didn't make the connection then. You know, brains are funny things, aren't they? Welcome in, Dad Dude. Yeah, I'm just going to have a little play on that song again in a slightly different key and with a different capo position. I am going to close the request though, because it's coming up to 9 o'clock here, and to finish at 9. Hey Marion, thank you so much for the gift sub for Dad Dude. That's really kind of you, Marion. Thank you. Yeah, I think it was that bit of the song where it goes, lay those cards down on the table. No, it's not that bit. What am I on about? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Show me what you got, and then I've always felt that bit's a bit awkward, and I thought, well, maybe if I do it like this. This has turned into a live learn of my own song. It would give it a nice different flavour instead. I don't know. Let me try it. The question is, can I sing it a semitone higher?
Fading daylight, waiting for the night to fall away to blue. Listen up, baby, 'cause I gotta say these days belong to you. Lay those cards down on the table. Show me what you got. Shadows burned across the fields so many times I feel lost.
Oh, that bit's a bit weird though. Anyway, I must play around with that, I think. Okay, well, I have closed the request, but I have got one. I have got time for another song. I'm going to finish with Sculptor, because it's a fairly new one on my list. I haven't added new songs for a while. Hey, that's a cool image. Very nice. We're in some sort of pool hall or something. Hey, thank you for the follow, Dad Dude. Thank you. Hey, Dad Dude, now that you're a subscriber, thanks to the gift sub from Marion, you can have some fun with the AI image generator. If you type in !magic and then a prompt of your choice, keep it clean, you'll get an image on the screen behind me for 30 seconds. And it will then be uploaded to my Discord after as well. Oh, we have a magic cat. Oh, look at that. I'm going to duck down for that one. That's so cute. Meow. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I don't know where that came from. That was amazing. Cute kitty. We know, Tina, if you had your way, it would be a little piggy. I'm right, aren't I? Piglets and Kittens. That's a good name for a band. Maybe not. Probably not, actually. Okay, I'm going to finish with this one. It's become a popular one just lately. I know Lucy's requested this one a few times. Lucy's a big Jeffrey Martin fan, I think. Or a fan, maybe not a big Jeffrey Martin fan. I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth, Lucy. Oh, there we are. We're back on form with the piglets. That's a cute one, isn't it? Now would be a bad time to play that abnercole clip we had earlier of the bacon. That's sweet piggy face. It is. It is. You are talking about the green screen there, aren't you? Yeah? You're not... Okay. All right, I'm going to finish with this one, folks, and then we'll raid out. No capo.
Head across the dying engine of the city's marking heaven. Plans to fill the decades, plans to keep death hidden. Swing away until the sun goes, trade your soul for a photo. The stories that we all know are empty in the end. But she wrote a letter like a sculptor, and I cried and let the day go. I miss your breath on my shoulder, I miss your breath on my shoulder. Driving north through California, the sun is on the sea. I know exactly who I am, it's not who I wanna be. The space between goes on forever, a blessing and a curse, a dreamer and a liar, the devil and the church. But she wrote a letter like a sculptor, and I cried and let the day go. I miss your breath on my shoulder, I miss your breath on my shoulder. Silver tongue blood in my veins, a salesman with a dark flame. Nothing matters in the end, child, you're only here for a short while. Your sadness is a blanket, a comfort in the chains I wear when I am hopeless and too afraid to change. But she wrote a letter like a sculptor, and I cried and let the day go. I miss your breath on my shoulder, 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 I miss your breath on my shoulder.
That was Sculptor, Jeffrey Martin. What a lovely song. I really like that song. Hey guys, thank you all for hanging out tonight. You're all the best. Hey, Dad Dude's Son, Grateful Dead. Excellent. Let's see what it comes up with. Let's see if we get a Jerry likeness. First time chat from Watching List. Grateful Dead? I don't think so. I don't know where it got that from. Anyway, I've got an extra thing on the AI thing. If it's a very brief prompt, another piece of AI comes in and sort of augments it a little bit and embellishes it to make it a little bit more, well, to feed the beast with a bit more text, you know. So, yeah, it looks just like Jerry. Excellent. Or Mickey Hart, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Dad Dude, are you a Deadhead? Because I've got a load of Grateful Dead songs on my list. Well, a few. Yeah, love the Dead. Fantastic stuff. Right, that's all, folks, for tonight. I'm going to log off now. I'm going to raid out, see who we're going to raid. Thank you to our wonderful mods. Eddie was in first tonight, I think. John, that followed by Johnston, followed by Dory. There we go. Thank you, Johnston, Dory, and Eddie. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Who are we going to raid? Ghostbusters. There's a local group around here as part of there's like a community project, and they've got a community busking thing, and they call themselves the Ghost Buskers. It's great. Really good. Okay. Oh, who's that? Okay. Okay, there's someone we haven't raided in a while, and I've not been in his stream for a while either, but he's really good, if it's who I think it is. We follow so many people on Twitch now. It's like, oh, I think that's who I remember I think it is. And he's actually on a Be Right Back screen at the moment. Oh, Debbie, thank you. Thanks for the beautiful music, Alan Thompson. Thank you. That's really kind. Thanks, Luthi. Thank you, Alan, for the lovely tunes as always. Dad says, thank you for a super night. Thanks, everybody. I don't want to raid into someone if they're on a Be Right Back screen, because, you know, they could be 10 minutes, right? Debbie, thank you for the bits. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Okay, there's a dude called Will Fox, and I like the title of his stream. The title of his stream is, yeah, man, I can probably play it. It's a good confident stream title, isn't it? And to be honest, I must have followed him at some point in the past, because I'm only looking at a list of people I follow. But I can't remember who the dude is. So let's raid out and discover Will Fox. Rediscover Will Fox. I can see from his screenshot I'm just guessing, doing some sort of, I'm just guessing maybe he's doing like metal-y type stuff. Just looking at his guitar. You can tell a lot by looking at someone's guitar, can't you? Or maybe you think you can, I don't know. Mario says, yes, a metal player. Yeah, I don't want to be too kind of, you know, judging a book by its cover, but that's what I thought, just looking at his screenshot. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate everyone's support tonight. Let me press my little buttons, and I will disappear from the screen. There we go. And we'll say our thanks to everybody. It's only Monday. I play every Monday night. And I usually try to get at least one pop-up random stream at some point during the week. Last week it ended up being Saturday morning, which was quite nice because it's a different end of the day, isn't it? So you catch a slightly different audience maybe. But I'll try and do an evening one again this week. That would be nice. Only one a week isn't enough. You get rusty in between. Right, I'm going to hit that button and we're off to see Will Fox. Thanks, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Have a great week. Cheers, folks. Bye now.